and you can be a great businessman without being a chief executive. And I can think of many. So the most important thing I always think of people's careers is do what you enjoy doing. And this is your career. It's not. We all tend to think it's CV building. You're on your way. No. This is your career. This is your life. Enjoy doing what you're doing. And if you enjoy doing it, you're probably very good at it, and you'll probably end up running the business. Being a chief executive is a hard, tough business. Chief executive is not always the nicest people. Even the good ones. We like to think we are, but the truth is you're not always. And it's hard, tough. You've got to be unrelentingly persevering, quite cold-headed about issues many times. Sometimes it's a miserable job, and you've got to, in a way, enjoy doing a miserable job. Get on through it. So it's not for everybody. It's for the people who are really, really determined. And when you look around and see the people who really make it, and one of the common characteristics behind them, they've got real backbone. There's a bit of steel there. There's a bit of unrelenting steel. And today, the people who don't have that and they make it a chief executive, and the flack starts to fly, and you go into recession, your shareholders giving you grief, people are leaving the company, the press is poor. You see them age. It really gets to them. And others just seem to water off a duck's back. They stride on through it.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. I've seen that a few times. Is it possible then, when you're talking about being a CEO, to have a balanced life outside work?
Yeah, but I think this is to do with the same thing. How does it get to you? Being a chief executive is 7 by 24. I mean, if something happens to the company on Sunday afternoon, you can't say, hang on, I'm in the sandpit with the kids. It's it, you take the call. So that can't be avoided. It's not so much that erodes the private life, it's the mentality. It's when I'm with the kids, can I be with the kids? When I'm playing cricket, I play cricket. Or when I'm at a dinner party, am I relaxed? But if it gets to you the whole time, the stress is there, then even when you're serving the pudding, in the back of your mind, half your mind is ticking over about the business. And that's what I think corrodes the private life. So this is to do with the psychology. My message to a lot of chief executives is, look, this is a great job. You really wanted this job all your life. This is a great job. Just enjoy it. Just enjoy it. Things happen when you're chief executive. Bad things happen. Recessions happen. It's not your fault there's a global recession. Just enjoy doing what you're doing. It's a wonderful thing, and it's a great privilege to lead people.
And do you think there's any, when you talk about that being present, do you think is that natural, or do you think you can train that in people?
I think a lot of it is natural. I mean, when you look around, you just see people who are like that, who don't get phased. But I also think that a lot of people, it's really helpful to have somebody to talk to. And one of the things you find about chief executives is when rough times, they'll all tell you they're lonely. Well, they may not tell you because they want to tell you, but they are lonely. The chief executive, in this country, you're not first among equals. You're typically, the buck stops here. And the press and the media and the shareholders all behave that way, and the board look to you. And so to help people through this, help people relax, enjoy it, and understand, contextualize their role versus the company, and recognize that some of the issues are there to be dealt with and enjoy dealing with, not down to them. It's really helpful to have somebody to come and talk to about it. And that's where the chairman can fit in. A good chairman can play that role. It's often where outsiders and where peer group can fit in. One of the things I always find is you get 4 chief executives together, they love talking to each other. It's a peculiar thing. They don't often get together. They don't often have that chance.
And when you talk about enjoyable moments, was there 1 or 2 really enjoyable moments as you look back at your own career?
Oh yeah, but of course there were. I mean, of course there were good days, and there were bad days too. But and bad days wouldn't, bad days are bad days. There are days when it's grim, and you wouldn't be a great chief executive if you didn't feel like that. So that's the way it is. But when I look back on it, one of the things that I feel, certainly at Asda and other companies I work with, is we never realised what a great company it was. We never realised what we were achieving. In fact, because at Asda, when I started, it was near bankruptcy and it was a shipwreck. I mean, this sense of burning platform. Yeah. We sort of felt like that every year. And in some ways that's very good because it gave you this driving motivation, which is partly driven by fear of failure, slipping back. So some of it was good, but the downside of it is give you a bit of insecurity all the time. And instead of saying, yeah, we're creating a great thing here, and we had the confidence that goes with that, I think we missed something as a result. I think I missed something as a result. And I said, look, if I take the time again, I'd say, look, just enjoy this a bit more, be a bit more self-confident about it. You know what you're doing is right. You know this is the best thing for the company. But let's all have a great time doing it.
Yeah, enjoy the journey. Yeah.
Most of chief executives, it's like running a marathon. You ask people when they're running it, are you enjoying it? They say, oh, I'm not sure. At the end they say, terrific.
Yeah. Is there any final, I mean, clearly the book is about the secrets of CEOs. Any other secrets that you think are important that we should...
I think the secret isn't really a secret, and that all management is situational, and isn't a magic formula. Humility is a critical ingredient of good managers. A lot of chief executives look very successful and are very successful in a company and at a point in time, and they look like geniuses. But the real test is whether you can take that genius and put him in a totally different situation and can succeed again. And to do that, you've got to be able to listen, able to understand, able to hear why the culture is totally different, and the formulae and the behaviour that worked where you were before ain't going to work here. Yeah. And you've got to
tune into it.
Tune in with it.
Okay, well, a pleasure as always, Archie, and thank you very much indeed. Cheers.
Great talking to you.
Cheers. Thank you.